Basketball is a sport where there are 5 people per team, and there's 2 teams, and the goal is to score baskets in order to get the most points so that you beat the other team. There's offense, and there's defense, and a ball that you use, and...
Caleb, I'm pretty sure they know what basketball is.
Oh, okay. Fine, but we might not know some of these intense basketball trivia questions that we're about to hear today, so ha!
That's correct, because we are playing Dizzy Dash Trivia, and this trivia is all about basketball, the sport that Caleb was trying to describe earlier.
But our version, the Dizzy Dash version, we can only answer the question when we spin around 3 times and then make a basket in that hoop. Most of the right answers will win.
Yeah, my accuracy is 80% accurate 50% of the time.
That doesn't make any sense, but we'll see about that. Kristian, let's play ball.
And reading our trivia today is our friend,
Gavin!
Hello, team.
Hey,
Hi.
coach.
All right, your first basketball trivia question.
All right.
How many players are on a basketball court at one time?
Ten.
10 is correct.
Ah!
Next question. What NBA team did Kobe Bryant play for?
Saying the Celtics.
No. Lakers.
Correct.
Oh! Got it? Kristian, I just guessed.
Number 8, number 24, the legend, the GOAT.
You know, that was all the numbers he wore?
Well, yeah, I mean, those ones are the ones that are retired.
If you were to add up all those numbers, what would the answer be?
31.
Next trivia question.
Okay.
How many points is a free throw worth?
The question was, how many points is a free throw? It's 2.
Wrong.
Ah, I knew that!
Do I get a chance to answer now? Uno, 1.
Yes,
Yes.
1 point.
Okay, I knew that, but there just was so much blood rushing to my head, I couldn't think straight. So,
All right, next question. If a player dunks a ball, how many points is that worth?
did that go in? It's 2 points.
Correct.
I just felt like it was appropriate given the question to dunk. So, 2 points.
All right, next question. What penalty is it called if a player doesn't bounce the ball but walks or runs down the court with the ball?
Oh! What is the term? You're not dribbling. You're stop. You're carrying the ball. It's not called that though.
3, 2, 1.
Excuse me, Mr. Gavin, that would be called traveling.
Ah, that's
Correct.
the word. You carry the ball and travel across the court.
All right, next question. What is it called when they throw the ball up in the air in between 2 players to start the game?
I swished that. Oh, goodness. I know that these things exist in the game, but the term, is it the toss-up?
No.
Like my answer to that question.
So listen. It's when
Tell me.
2 players are standing off to get the ball
Next to each other.
next to each other.
What's it called, though? Toss-up, apparently.
Incorrect for both of you. It is jump ball. If I take a shot from half court, how many points is that worth?
$3 points.
Correct.
See, I know my stuff. I know basketball.
No, you don't.
It's like my favorite sport.
That's the only question he's gotten like actually correct.
All right, it is tied 3-3. So, last question. How many quarters are there in a typical basketball game?
Whoa. Swish! There are 4 quarters in a basketball game.
Correct bonus question. What about college basketball?
I would assume, given that it's basketball, there are still 4 quarters.
Nope. There are 2 halves in college basketball.
But if we break down the science, 4 make up 2 halves. So it really just depends on how you want to slice it. Literally, if you were to slice a cake in half, and then half to half, then we're right 50% of the time, 80% of the time.
All right, Caleb wins.
Woo! Yes!
Hey, listen, I would just like to apologize for all the basketball fans out there.
Take us to the verse. Come on. Take it.
Let's check out our verse of the week.
What's up, friends? It's me, Adam, back one more time as we're thinking about these champions and the greatest champions of all time. We're talking about Jesus. And here's the reality, man. It is so fun to watch a great team. Maybe you have a great team that you follow. Maybe it's the Suns. Maybe you're a huge NFL fan. You like the Cardinals, or you just love champions like the Eagles or the Chiefs, somebody like that. You're just like, dude, this is the greatest team of all time. For me, I love college football, man. And I won't tell you who I like the most, but let me tell you, they recently won a national championship. And if you ask me, the thing that I love the greatest about this team in particular is they had to overcome so many obstacles. So many things went wrong, but that team overcame them all and won the national championship. Most people would even say our team didn't even have a very good season, and yet they're champions in the end. Why? Because they stuck to it. They followed the coaches who knew exactly how to lead them. They stuck to the plan, and in the end, they were the champs. And it's a lot like that with Jesus. Jesus leads the greatest team of all time, and you are a part of it, just like me and anybody else. Listen to what the Bible says in the book of Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 10. It says that we are God's handiwork. We are created in Christ Jesus to do good works which God prepared in advance for us to do. What's that mean? It means that Jesus is leading our team and you're part of it. You have a role to play to accomplish something for him and for what he's doing. And the Bible tells us that no matter what, that team, the church, is gonna win. It's gonna be champions as long as we keep our eyes on Jesus, listening to him and following his leadership, along with all of our coaches and the ones who know how to get us there. You're a part of the team. Keep doing the good works that he's already prepared for you to do, and we're gonna come out on top.
Hey guys, today we're talking about teams. So I brought in two of my friends, Taylor and Jake, and we're gonna talk about teams. You guys ready for this? Oh, thanks.
Ready.
Yeah, you guys are
Two of my favorite guys to be on a team with.
Big team guy.
And we brought them in because you guys are sports fans. Like, I know you guys love your sports.
I'm the biggest sports fan that I know.
Big fisherman.
Okay. So sports, we got like outdoor,
whatever
sports
you need.
fans out there.
Scrabble.
We're talking like ESPN 8 the
That's
Ocho
gotta
stuff
be a
over here.
You guys obviously have had experience either being on a team or being in a group that involves a lot of people. So we thought we would break down some of our favorite teams from like, not just like sports, but a sports team slash like a team from a movie. Doesn't have to be sports related, but there's a lot of cool sports movies out there. But one of you guys, like, what is your favorite team? I'm talking about like any era, any genre of sport. What's been like one of those teams that you absolutely love?
My favorite team, like I said, I'm a big LeBron guy because LeBron is better than MJ. Back me up here.
Oh, I'm in.
One of my favorite all-time basketball memories is the 2016 Cleveland Cavaliers led by LeBron James.
Okay.
And they were going up against probably the best NBA team of all time with the Golden State Warriors. It was Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant. Like, easily the most skilled, constructed NBA team of all time. It was game 5, they were down 3-1. Has anyone come from 3-1 down?
Never the finals.
Anyways,
Never before.
They come from 3-1 down to force it into a game 7, and LeBron has one of the greatest plays of all time. They call it the block.
Kyrie
Close
shower
game,
here.
1-point game. Oh, you can't forget the
get him.
Kyrie shot
Kyrie.
too.
What a shot.
But LeBron, he has one of the greatest blocks of all time to seal the deal. It was really just another crazy underdog story where you saw a talent like LeBron James put a team on his back and lead his team to victory. And the coolest part about this is LeBron's from Cleveland, and it was the very first time the Cleveland Cavaliers ever won a championship. So just a crazy underdog story, and
Listen,
LeBron's the greatest player of all time.
This matters to me too. I have a vivid memory of watching this game with my child who was like 6 months old, sleeping, napping, everything was quiet. LeBron did the block and and then my kid woke up and screamed and my wife yelled at me. So, great moment for me.
And so memorable.
Yeah,
Your
so
kid will
memorable.
remember that for the rest of their
Sticks
life.
with me.
Yep.
Okay, so there's some great teams not only in sports but in movies, so that's actually kind of cool, and I would be curious to see what your guys' favorite sports teams and movies out there. But you guys brought up like the cool things about what makes a great team, which is good. So I want to break that down a little bit. What do you guys think makes a good, solid team to work together to have these championships like this? What do you guys think?
I think something that usually helps with the team is having someone they could all point to and say, hey, they're the leader. They might not necessarily be so much better at everything, though in some cases they are. Maybe it's like a LeBron where they obviously are the best player. I think in many ways, though, it helps a team be successful if it's very clear who's calling the shots when it matters most. When it gets down to it, we know who we're gonna follow, and if that leader is someone other people wanna follow, you have the makings of a team that could be really, really good.
Yeah, but guys, we still haven't even, like surprisingly, we haven't even talked about like the greatest team that's out there. It's none of these guys. I mean, these guys were good. That team probably won something.
Hockey, big hockey guy.
You watched hockey before?
I love hockey.
The Yankees win
baseball.
all the time.
Love the Yankees. I don't love the Yankees.
But believe it or not, the greatest team is the church. Like the family of believers, we are the greatest team on the planet. And it's kind of because we have those same characteristics you guys said. Like, we know who our leader is. It's Jesus. We know how to work together. But I want to kind of break down, like, for us to be the greatest team as the church, we all still have like an individual part to play on being on the team of the church. Like, God has created us specifically to do different things. So I just want to like pick your brain on what are some of those skill sets that you feel like God has given us that we can use to be on the team. Just in general, what do you guys think?
What I love about football, I got to play a lot growing up, is that there's a spot for everybody. I'm a large human. Taylor and I could exist on the same football team, even though we're not at all the same. There's
position.
a job for me. I can block, I can get in front of people. Taylor can run fast.
No, I can't.
All right, well, and he loved the idea of running fast. And so there's so many different things that we could do. We're literally sitting in a room right now, and there's people behind a camera filming. There's people making sure the audio is working. There's people standing up here. In this space, there's all sorts of different people doing different skills that matter. And what you're watching right now would not happen if we were all built the same way and liked the same things and did the same stuff.
That's good.
I think the other thing too is, this sounds weird, but the willingness to listen. If you were to break down any great team, they have a coach or they have a leader like LeBron James that is speaking direction into these players. And if you're a role player and you truly want to accomplish a goal, you have to be willing to listen to A, what is the task ahead? What is the goal that we want to accomplish? But two, like a coach, they're calling things out from you that you're good at, that you should focus on, how you can complement the team. And it's cool that A, we have Jesus that is giving us direction where we're going as a team. But B, I'm just gonna plug your guys' coaches really quick. Your coaches are amazing people that take time to be with you guys, and they want to speak direction to you. They want to show you and pull out some of the gifts and talents that you have that can help the church accomplish our mission, which is to reach people for Jesus.
Yeah, that's awesome. There's obviously so many more things that we have as like a body of believers where we all have different skills, and you guys are humorous, so I know you guys use your humor to help share Jesus to others. But yeah, it's awesome, guys. Some really good stuff that we got to talk about. Being part of the greatest team, the church, that is awesome. And we get to actually serve at the church, which is super cool. Because we've all been given different gifts and abilities that God has placed in us to use for the family of believers, the church. The greatest team, better than, you know, the Cavs and the Packers. And
barely.
Sorry to say.
I would agree.
A little better than the Space Jam team, probably. But we get to be a part of it as followers of Jesus. We get to be on the greatest team. So I want you guys to remember this. No matter what, we are on the greatest team, and someone gets to lead it. Jesus leads the greatest team, and we get to be a part of it. So great job, guys. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Of course.
We should probably break it out, you know, as a team.
Yep.
I think we should do that.
There we go. Team all three. 1, 2, 3, team!
MISH.